guys. Been a long time since I put a video up on here, but here's the first update of what I got going on up in the garage. All three Corvettes. This one's obviously in pieces still, frame being built right now, bringing it back from the dead. This guy's going in it right here. It's just a LS1 block. It's got forged pistons and rods, Texas Speed Stage 3 turbo cam, stock 853 heads. I didn't do anything to the heads at all. I'm just gonna see what it does. It's got ARP head studs. I had these Comcam rocker arms laying around. I wanted to use them. They were a little bit of a pain in the butt trying to get them all aligned and making them work. So I hope that I can get it to work. Because these weren't really cheap, and I don't want to buy more and then have to do the trunnion upgrade and all that kind of good stuff. I got the Texas Speed titanium dual spring and retainers in there. What else got going on? Just all new front stuff. The oil pump, I put a bigger spring in it to up the pressure. It's got a new timing gear and chain. It's got this little guide, I guess it helps with the slap, the chain slap, so I put that in there. It's got a one-piece Batwing oil pan I put on it. I did the little upgrade to the brace on the oil pickup tube. Yeah, it's got a new crank in it, all new bearings, all the way around. So we'll see how this motor goes. I got this turbo right here, putting on it. It's a next gen 75 millimeter turbo from VS Racing. I've heard good things about it, so we'll see what happens with that. I got all the new water pump stuff to go on this motor. I got a torque tube right there that I need to rebuild. I got all new bushings right there to go and replace these ones. These ones are really bad. I want to replace these bearings as well, so I'm going to take those to a shop and have those get pressed on, probably by a local Corvette shop. Yeah, so all that's going to be put in here. I built this little front section myself, little crash bar thing I could jack it up from right there. The front end of this was crashed. It was damaged somewhere in here, so I just cut it off and welded this all on there, welded that, so now I got 4 big bolts to hold that in. So yeah, when the motor goes in there, I can start mocking up the turbo kit and start welding that. So I get everything in there, I can start working on the body panels. I'm not gonna put any of the fiberglass little inner fender things or the tub or anything like that. So I'm gonna weld in little pieces of metal and tabs and everything, so all this stuff can bolt to that. So I want to be able to look inside there and everything. Eventually I'll get all this stuff painted. I'm just gonna put it all together first and see how it does, and then I'll take it all apart and paint everything and finalize things. I'm gonna make it to where all the body panels and everything bolt on and off. So even this part right here, this section is gonna bolt on and off. This sail panel, which is gonna be a real pain in the ass trying to get it off the old one. The one that I got, the guy just literally chopped this and chopped the other side and gave me the whole panel, and it's already glued to it, so it's going to be a pain trying to get it off. So I'll have to deal with that. I'm going to try to utilize the stock fuel tanks because I like their location and they're out of the way and they're tucked up in there. So I'm going to try to utilize that. I'm still not quite sure about the fuel system. This is my first time building a higher horsepower drag car like this, so I guess we'll see how that goes. I'll have to get some more information off of people and we'll go from there. I do need to buy a drag pack for this. I will end up doing that. In the meantime, I'll probably take the ones off of my Z06 and put it on here. So I got some 305 Nittos over there, some NTO ones. I'll put on the back just to test this car out for the meantime until I do get some of those. This is going to be a 6-speed. I got the transmission and the diff right here. I got the 3-rib and I got a fresh transmission. So all this stuff should be sound. I got to order probably a McLeod clutch to handle. I want it to at least handle like 1,000 horsepower, just to be on the safe side. So I need to order that pretty soon, so I can get that in there and start getting the turbo kit mocked up. The other Corvette I got here, this blue one, the other junkyard Corvette. This is my drift car that I built. Put all the body panels back on it, and it used to be automatic. All this stuff was going to get converted onto that other car, I guess, but I decided just to make it into a drift car and just put it all back together. So that's kind of what I did. This is just a beat up Corvette, you know what I'm saying, and I just mess it up. I don't really care about it. Obviously stuff's broken off right there, and a lot of stuff is zip tied back together, but it's a lot of fun. It's got seats, it's got this harness bar welded in myself. It's really sound and sturdy. Got a fire extinguisher right there. It's got a nice handbrake. It works really well now. Another fire extinguisher right there. It's ran by a Holly right now, but I'm eventually going to be taking this Holly out to go into that turbo car. I have a wiring harness and a stock computer that already has a tune in it because this thing only needs to run stock power. So I'm just going to throw that stuff into this and just use that for this drift car because that's all I need is stock power. I'm not trying to make any big power with this car yet, so I'm going to utilize that and put it in there. Otherwise, yeah, this thing has a SLR angle kit on it. Nothing really special about it. Just has all the drift stuff. It works really well. So yeah, that's that car. And then this other car that I drive on the weekends and more of a daily. It's my Z06. It's a 2001. It's a 6-speed. This one probably makes like 420 to 430 to the wheel. I put a Texas Speed bald eagle cam in it and did a mild port and polish job on the heads myself. And it has long tube headers, X-pipe, Borla axle back. It's got a Veraram intake. It's got a ported and polished throttle body, bigger injectors. What else? It's got a nice milling oil pump in it. Flows a lot of oil, like high pressure, a lot of pressure. Put a new chain in it at the same time. I did the trunnion upgrade on this one as well. What else did I do? wrap the headers, and then had this one tuned by Jeremy at Faster Prompts here in Florida. So that's about it for that car. That thing, I've been racing it for a little while. It's pretty fun. It's loud. It's fast. But it's not going to be as fast as this one. So I'll have to keep an eye out for this one. Because once this one gets all put together, it's going to be pretty dang fast. I don't know if I'm going to tune it myself, or I'm going to have Jeremy tune it or somebody tune it. Be my first time. I'd like to learn how to tune, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, anyways, that's the projects we got going on right now. I'll get back to it, and then hopefully I can put some more videos in on motor going in on this one, start mocking up the turbo kit. But yeah, that'll be on the next one. All right.